A student once asked a Zen master, "How do I change my life?" The master didn't give a speech, didn't offer a method, didn't hand him a book. He asked one question, and the student cried. Tonight, I want to ask you the same question, because if you answer honestly, your life may never feel the same again. Most people want change. More money, less stress, better relationships, peace. But almost nobody stops long enough to ask the right question. We ask, how do I get more? But the wiser question is often, what am I doing right now that keeps me stuck? And there's one version of that question almost nobody dares to ask before sleep. The story says the student came desperate. He had tried discipline, books, meditation, self-improvement. Still restless, still lost. So he asked the master, "How do I change my life?" The master looked at him quietly, then asked, "What are you pretending not to know?" And the student cried. Why? Because some questions don't give information. They expose truth. You already know many things. You know what drains you. You know who hurts you. You know what habits are destroying your energy. You know where you betray yourself. But knowing is cheap. Honesty is expensive. Maybe you say you want peace, but feed anxiety every night. Maybe you say you want health, but negotiate with your future self daily. Maybe you say you want love, but keep choosing people who confirm old wounds. We call it confusion. Often, it is avoidance. And avoidance has a favorite hiding place. I need more time. More time won't solve what truth could solve tonight. Sometimes the next chapter waits behind one honest sentence. Not next year, not after motivation returns, not after the perfect plan. Tonight. Why before bed? Because night removes performance. The world gets quieter, the roles soften, the noise fades, and for a few minutes, you meet the person beneath the mask. Before sleep tonight, ask yourself slowly, what am I pretending not to know? Then wait. Don't force answers. Don't perform spirituality. Don't become poetic. Just wait. Maybe the answer is, I know this relationship is over. I know I need help. I know I'm lonely. I know I keep numbing myself. I know I'm scared to begin. I know I'm living for approval. Truth usually arrives quietly. Ego arrives loudly. Why do we avoid what we know? Because truth asks for change, and change threatens identity. If you admit you're unhappy, you may need courage. If you admit you're wasting time, you may need discipline. If you admit you're loved less than you deserve, you may need to walk away. And many people would rather suffer predictably than change uncertainly. Zen doesn't always give answers. It removes lies. When the lies drop, direction becomes obvious. You don't need 20 motivational videos. You may need one moment of clean honesty. After the first question, ask the second. If I respected my life more, what would I stop tolerating? That question can rearrange years in minutes. Sometimes tears are not weakness. They are pressure leaving the system. The student cried because truth touched the part of him pretending to be asleep. Maybe that's what you need too. Do not end with insight only. Choose one tiny action tonight. Delete the number. Set the alarm. Write the first page. Apologize tomorrow. Book the appointment. Turn off the app. Small, honest actions heal faster than grand fantasies. Many nights repeat because many thoughts repeat. Same fears, same excuses, same promises. A new life often begins with a new nightly question. Someone once said, "My life changed when I stopped asking what I wanted and started asking what was true." That's heavier, but cleaner. So here it is again. Before bed tonight, what are you pretending not to know? Maybe nothing dramatic happens tonight. Maybe no tears, no lightning bolt. But maybe you sleep lighter. Maybe tomorrow feels clearer. Maybe your body relaxes because you stopped arguing with reality. That is already change. Your life may not be waiting for more information. It may be waiting for honesty. And honesty rarely shouts. It whispers, right before sleep. Tonight, ask the question. Write the first answer that appears. No editing, no pretending. Then come back tomorrow and tell me what changed. Because sometimes one question is enough to begin a new life. If this spoke to something real in you, subscribe. There are more quiet truths waiting here.